25. Stick with your healthy habits. Article Real Appeal Articles Week 25. Real Appeal Articles Week 25. Your articles for the week in one easy click. We hope you have a great week with Real Appeal. Review this week's articles and reflect on your takeaways and learnings. Remember, you've got this. Here are your articles this week. Slip-ups versus backslides 101. Part of sticking to your healthy habits is figuring out how you can minimize setbacks and avoid backslides, how to forgive your slip-ups and move on, learn how to get past the slip-up and keep going, reset after a backslide, learn what it means to hit the reset button and take control after backsliding, focus on the journey, not the destination, learn how a shift in mindset can lead to greater weight loss success. Revisit what you've learned. Review your library to reflect on what you have learned and would like to revisit. Celebrate Phase 1. Prepare for Phase 2. You are 1 week away from finishing your last group session of Phase 1. Review what's to come for Phase 2. Week 25 Wellness Drop Summary. Recipe, workout, and mindfulness tip for the week. Article Slip-ups versus backslides 101. Slip-ups versus backslides 101. Part of sticking to your healthy habits is figuring out how you can minimize slip-ups and avoid backslides. You have been working hard to make better food choices, manage your stress, and stay active. You did well for a while. You lost weight and felt better, and you were sure that your new and improved health habits were here for good this time. But then there's a big project at work that has you working late and eating out for dinner. Your children need extra help with their homework, so your evening walks get put on the back burner. You're mentally and physically exhausted at the end of the day, so you skip your nighttime self-care routine and fall into bed. Before you know it, those hard-won healthy changes were pushed aside, and while you weren't looking, you slid right back into your old habits. Sound familiar? It's very common for people who have lost weight to start slipping back into previous habits and see their weight creep up. That said, just because it's common doesn't mean it has to be your reality. Let's explore slip-ups and backslides and why they happen. Slip-ups versus backslides. Let's learn the difference between slip-up and a relapse. Slip-up, a setback, also known as a setback or lapse, is when you have a small or temporary moment where you resort back to unhealthy behavior. They are a normal part of the weight loss process and happen to almost everyone at some point. Examples: binge eating chocolate on one occasion to deal with a stressful situation, skipping your physical activity for a week while you are on vacation, overeating during dinner for a day or two. Keep in mind that by itself, a slip-up will not cause you to return to old habits and gain back the weight you have lost. However, if left unchecked, it can develop into a backslide. Important: we often fall into negative thinking traps and think every unhealthy choice we make is a slip-up. This is not the case. We can make a conscious decision to make an unhealthy choice. That's part of having balance in your lifestyle and enjoy moderation. Backslide. Backsliding is when those setbacks keep happening until you have fully reverted back to old habits. Your plan is abandoned and you have cycled backward. Example: you continue to skip your workouts after coming back from a vacation and eventually stop exercising altogether. Why slip-ups and backslides happen. Slip-up is typically triggered by something specific and gradually progresses if you don't catch it. To prevent this from happening, learn to recognize what leads you to a slip up. Examples: emotions, stress, boredom, anxiety, experiencing loss, anger, celebrating, change in routine, illness or injury, vacation, new job or schedule, having a baby. Environment where you are and who you are with, home or work, friends and family, social celebrations, gatherings, holidays. Let's take a look at how one slip up leads to a series of events that have you finding yourself in a full blown backslide. Backslide chain. The backslide chain is a series or chain reaction of events that can lead to a full backslide. Let's follow along with Liz. She's lost 19 pounds over a 6-month period with Real Appeal. She's been eating healthy and walking daily. Then the following took place. 1. The situation. Liz and her husband went for a long weekend at the beach with their children and grandkids. 2. A slip-up occurs. Liz decided she deserved to not worry about what she ate or her activity while she was on vacation. She overindulged during meals, nibbled on her grandkids' sweets, and skipped her walks. 3. The outcome. When she got home, she weighed herself and couldn't believe that she was 5 pounds heavier than when she left for her trip. 4. Emotional response. Liz became upset at the 5-pound weight gain and began feeling hopeless. She continued to give in to her sugar cravings and skip her walks. 5. No plan for after vacation. Liz thought it would be easy to come home and resume her healthy routine, so she didn't create a plan for how she would do this. 6. Actions. Liz continued to sleep up with her nutrition and was eating sugar multiple times a day and had stopped walking altogether for 4 weeks. 7. Emotional response. Liz became even more frustrated and defeated that she didn't resume her healthy eating or walking routine. She felt guilty and was beating herself up for falling off the wagon. A full backslide. 2 months later, Liz had gained a total of 15 pounds and decided to stop going to her weekly group sessions. Reflect. What could Liz have done to prevent and break the backslide chain? Backsliding can feel very frustrating, discouraging, and negative. You may feel like you have failed and are starting over. However, you are never actually starting over. Remember, these moments are natural and part of the process. How you look at them makes all the difference. Reality of success. How we think weight loss works. Weight and time. That it should go up all the way down. How weight loss really works. Weight and time. Weight loss is a process. It is not a steady decrease in weight. There are both ups and downs. The only way to see results is to stick with it. Don't give up. Growth, success, achievement, and progress itself are not a straight line in one direction. They are more like this: 1 step forward and 2 backwards, a couple of steps sideways, some zigzagging, and then running in circles to ultimately move forward. Slip-ups and backslides are opportunities for you to learn what you could improve so you can successfully maintain your weight and healthy lifestyle. There is profound learning and growth that comes with backsliding. Article: How to forgive your slip up and move on. How to forgive your slip up and move on. Learn how to get past the slip up and keep going. All habits are hard to break and new ones are equally challenging to establish. While we are trying to make changes to our lifestyle and lose weight, slip-ups will happen along the way. Having a better understanding of how we form new habits can help you develop self-compassion and silence your inner critic so you can reach your goals. Let's explore how habits are formed and why habits are hard to change and why it's normal to slip up when creating new ones. Habits 101. According to experts with the American Psychological Association, habits form when new behaviors are done with little to no conscious thought. Behaviors become automatic with repetition, doing things again and again over a long period of time. So whether it's eating chocolate at 3 p.m. daily or brushing your teeth before you go to bed, your brain does what it's trained to do through repetition. Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) researchers discover a habit loop to show how actions become automatic. Three-step pattern: cue, routine, and reward. Routine, you have a cue, a routine, and a reward. 1. Create a cue. A trigger prompts the action to start and tells your brain to go into automatic mode. Example, getting into the car triggers the behavior of putting on the seatbelt. 2. Build it into your routine, the behavior itself and the action you take. Example, putting on the seatbelt. 3. Reward yourself to repeat the benefit you get from doing the action. Example, the feeling of being safe while in the car. In summary, a trigger cue leads to an action routine, and that action rewards the brain. Our brains only understand the rewards and can tell the difference between healthy and unhealthy behaviors, so this makes some habits harder to change than others. Examples: habits with immediate rewards are easier to establish. Examples: eating chocolate when you are feeling stressed. Habits with delayed rewards are more difficult to commit to and maintain. Example, not giving in to chocolate when you are feeling stressed. Habits take time to change and slip-ups will happen more than once. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, 99.9% of all people trying to lose weight and be active experience slip-ups. Example, if you have 22 people trying to lose weight, all 22 of them have experienced a slip-up. It's natural to slip up. We often think slip-ups mean something negative about ourselves, our ability to lose weight, be strong, and stick with a plan. This is not the case. It's a typical thing that happens to just about everyone working towards weight loss. As we create new habits, our brains needs to repeat a new action enough times to create repetition. It's a myth. It only takes 21 days to change a habit. As you are trying to establish new habits, your brain still needs to do the same old actions you've always done. New habits require more conscious thought and energy. Before you can create a plan to get back on track, you have to identify if your choice was a slip-up or not. Determine if your choice was truly a slip-up. Examples of a slip-ups. Examples of slip-ups: having one cigarette after you decided to quit smoking, forgetting to block time on your calendar for self-care one day, eating whatever you want for a day because you're frustrated you have gained weight. Examples of non-slip-ups: taking it easy by canceling your workouts when sick and adding them back into your routine when you are healthy again, going on vacation, deciding you're going to skip your usual workout routine and slowly ease back into it when you come back, having an alcoholic drink or dessert at a special social event and tracking it to account for it in their day. If you discover you have experienced a slip-up, the good news is that there are easy ways to get yourself back on track. It's all about how you choose to think about your slip-up, creating a plan that works for you, and learning those valuable lessons along the way. Stop and get back on track after a slip-up. Get real about why the slip-up happened. Use the chance to learn from the slip-up by exploring your chain reactions. A chain reaction occurs when one thing leads to another. Was it a special occasion? If so, it is likely to happen again soon. Did I eat because of social pressure? Did I skip physical activity because I was too busy with other things or because of work and family pressures? Review the situation without judging yourself. When you get real about why you had a slip up, you can forgive yourself and create a plan to control it going forward. Let it go. To create new and lasting weight loss results, you have to learn to move past self-defeated thoughts. Allow yourself to make mistakes and avoid beating yourself up. Speak to yourself the way you would a loved one. Positive self-talk helps you see the whole truth instead of just the negative aspects of a situation. Create a plan. Recognize the habits behind your slip-ups and come up with a new, simple plan for them. Try the new plan without judgment, with curiosity, and tweak it as you learn from it. Here are a few strategies to avoid common slip-ups. Events and holidays. Eat before you go to avoid overeating and impulse choices. Limit your alcohol to 2 drinks. Bring your own food and drinks. BYOF. Cravings. Find a healthy substitution or have a small portion. Manage stress and eat consistently. Drink plenty of water and get enough sleep. Lack of motivation. Weigh the pros and cons of your choice. Add a vision board, mentor, a picture, or message to your space that inspires you. Identify what's getting in your way and how you will overcome it. Making changes to your habits and lifestyle can be very challenging. There will be ups and downs, and taking responsibility for your actions and working to continue your progress is key. What happens next is entirely up to you. Make your next choice a healthy one and keep going. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Article: reset after a backslide. Reset after a backslide. Learn what it means to hit the reset button and take control after a backslide. Weight loss is a journey with many decisions and choices that add up over time. You may find yourself backsliding to where you started. This means you have completely abandoned your health habits and have returned to old behaviors. This can be a natural part of the process and happens to just about everyone. However, it doesn't have to stop you from reaching your goals. When they happen, there's always another chance to get back on track. There's no need to wait until Monday. You can get back on track with your next decision. How and when you choose to keep going is up to you. Keep in mind that the sooner you take action, the easier it is to get back on track. Are you ready to reset and keep going? What it means to reset. Resetting after a backsliding means, resetting after a backslide means starting fresh and reflecting on what led you to backslide, what you have learned and what you will change right now. 2, refocusing on your priorities and goals that matter to you. 3, creating new goals and plans that feel doable in your lifestyle. Are you ready to refocus on your goals and hit the reset button? Check out these 4 simple steps to reset and revisit this information as often as needed. 4 steps to hit the reset button. Step 1, reflect on how you got here. Determine the chain of events that led you to this moment. What in your environment or situation triggers a chain reaction? What emotional or social triggers cause a chain reaction for you when you are with other people and or when you are alone? What have others shared with you that could be a challenge for you? What mindset, attitude, or kind of self-talk sets off your pattern? What did you learn from these patterns that you want to change now? Example, you keep missing your workouts because you are not scheduling them. Reflect on what you are committed to doing right now. If you've been inconsistent with your healthy habits or consistently resetting, take your time to build your motivation, step 2, and prepare, step 3. Step 2, get clear on your goals and your why. Determine what's important to you right now and why you want to reset. The more important your goals are to you, the more committed you will be. What benefits would you experience by achieving your goal? How does this connect to a wellness vision? Example, exercise is an important goal to me because my stress levels decrease. I have more energy, I sleep better, and it keeps me confident. Make your why so apparent that you can't imagine what it's like not achieving your goals. Step 3, use the 3 P's: prepare, problem solved, and plan. Prepare, think about what you need to do to prepare for this reset. Example, collect your exercise items and put them in plain sight. Gym shoes, a towel, headphones, and so on. Problem solve, determine what typically gets in your way and how you will overcome it. Example, other people's priorities, schedule it on the calendar. Plan, you create success by making plans for the future, then acting on those plans every day. Your plans will tell you exactly what you need to do and when to do it. Example, fill in a weekly schedule with the days and times you will exercise. Include your exercise as one of your top 3 priorities for the day. Step 4, take action. Focus on building a habit with something you actually want to do in your life. Make your goals SMART and write down what first step you are going to take to reset. Examples, today I will look at my schedule and see when I have the most energy to exercise. The first step is to clean up my athletic shoes so they are ready for me to wear. Set a goal you feel committed to doing and hold yourself accountable to your goals. Schedule, example, schedule a check-in with yourself, a friend, or a family member to let them know when you have to exercise. Key things to remember when backsliding happens. Be patient and kind to yourself. Backsliding can feel discouraging. However, self-compassion can do a lot to help you keep going. Weight loss is a lifestyle change and takes time. Create positive self-talk to support your weight loss goals. Avoid extremes. Resist the urge to skip meals, over-exercise, or take other extreme measures as you reset. Cutting your calories too much slows your metabolism and robs you of critical nutrients. Doing too much exercise can also be harmful and lead to an injury. Work smarter, not harder. When things get tough, stay focused on what you can control and the habits that are easy for you to maintain. Examples, drink water, use the balanced portion plate, or weigh in. Never give up. You will never meet your goals if you give up. With a new plan, realistic expectations, and a positive mindset, you can overcome the backslide and meet your goals. Change takes time, and there isn't one path to reaching your goals. For many people, it takes several stops and starts, which is nothing to be ashamed of. You can use the backslide as a way to learn and move forward. Many people feel discouraged when they backslide. In those moments, you may feel tempted to give up. Don't quit. Remember how hard you've worked and how much progress you have made. Reflect, what topics do you want to learn more about or revisit as you reset? Article, focus on the journey, not the destination. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Learn how a shift in mindset can lead to greater weight loss success. Imagine yourself at the bottom of a staircase. Your success is getting to the top of the stairs. How would you achieve success? One giant leap to the top. No way, it's impossible. Success looks like taking many individual steps and getting to the top. We can't take one giant leap to the top of the staircase, just as we can't achieve our weight loss goals overnight. Success is every hard-earned small step accomplished along the way. The These moments create a path to your destination and deserve to be acknowledged. Plus, seeing the progress along the way fuels more positive behaviors and helps keep you motivated. Small steps lead to big results. Reflect, how do you define success? Is it by accomplishing a goal, or is it by achieving every single step that help you get there? Your mindset and how you view goals play a major role. Let's take a look at how your mindset can impact your success, because the secret to maintaining hard-earned achievements may be to change how we think about them. Science agrees. How to have greater success. People are more likely to have and sustain long-term success when they focus on taking small, realistic steps, learn about themselves, and grow, especially through challenges, slip-ups, and setbacks. Examples: understand what emotions trigger you to emotionally eat. Realize you get to choose how you want to be physically active. Learn that when you don't sleep at least 7 hours a night, you are hungrier. There are many valuable lessons to be learned along the way to sustain healthy habits for a lifetime. Take this opportunity to change what success looks like and create a mindset that will help you thrive. Transform your mindset. Reflect, what is the wellness goal that you have achieved and relapse with? What did you learn about yourself in the experience? How did you grow through the experience? How did you define success, and how do you think that played a role? If you were focused on getting to your goal as quickly as possible and didn't learn anything throughout, it's time to shift your mindset and focus on the journey. Let's get started. Shift your perspective. A journey style way of thinking focuses on learning and the small steps it takes to achieve a goal. Adapting this mindset will help you apply what you learn in the program and increase your chances of long-term success. As you keep your eyes on the prize, become aware of the actions you take and the consequences, positive and negative. Monitor your progress so you can see where you started, where you went, and how you got there. Acknowledge the ups and downs along the way and explore how you got through them. Learn from both the wins and the losses to help grow and boost confidence. Envisioning success as a journey might seem like an easy concept, but it doesn't come naturally. Switching to a journey style way of thinking involves self-reflection and a growth mindset. Learn from wins and losses. Reflect on your past successes, slip-ups, and setbacks you experienced during the program. Ask yourself, over the last 6 months, which actions had a positive impact on my success? Which actions had a negative impact on my success? What challenges did I experience and why did they happen? How did I overcome them? When I wasn't able to overcome them, what was the reason? What did I learn from both my successes and challenges? How will I use what I learned to keep going? Change is hard. Take this opportunity to make it easier and create an image of what success looks like for you. This creates a mindset that will help you reach your goals. Learn from hard moments, they will happen. And remember that success comes from every win and challenge. Don't opt for shortcuts. Take the time to learn about yourself as you become a healthier and happier version of yourself. Slow down and enjoy the process. You will thank yourself later when you have kept the weight off. Article Session 25 Snapshots. Session 25 Snapshots. Review the information your coach shared during this week's group session. For your reference, you can download a PDF of session 25 snapshots or view them below. Content videos, slip-ups, and triggered. Slip-ups, triggered. Rally Coach Real Appeal Week 25. Slip-ups versus relapse. Slip-up, known as a setback or lapse, is small and temporary. Example, letting other things take priority over physical activity on vacation. Relapse, setbacks keep happening. Fully revert back to old habits. Example, continue to skip workouts after vacation and eventually stop exercising altogether. Was it a slip up or did you make a choice? Choose to skip workouts on vacation without guilt. Made a plan to ease back in once vacation was over. Know your triggers. To prevent a slip up from happening, learn to recognize what leads to one. Emotions like stress and anxiety, boredom, experiencing loss or anger, celebrating, change in routine, illness or injury, vacation, new job or schedule, having a baby, environment where you are and who you are with, home or work, family, friends, family, co-workers, social celebrations, gatherings, holidays. Create a plan to stay on track. Don't let a slip up become a relapse. Have a plan to manage triggers. Events and holidays. Eat before you go. Limit alcohol to 2 drinks. Bring own food and drinks. Cravings, healthy substitutions. Drink plenty of water. Manage stress and get enough sleep. Lack of motivation. Manage your stress. Plan for challenges. Weigh pros and cons. 4 steps to reset after a relapse. Hit the reset button and get back on track. Push to reset. Step 1, reflect on how you got here. Step 2, get clear on your goals and why. Step 3, use the 3 P's: prepare, problem solve, and plan. Step 4, take action on your goals. Article, revisit what you have learned. Revisit what you have learned. Review your library to reflect on what you have learned and would like to revisit. You have been with Real Appeal for 25 weeks and you have learned a lot. Congratulations. As you near the end of phase 1 and prepare for phase 2, this is a great opportunity to stop and reflect on what you have learned. Reflect. What is the most valuable information you have learned in the program? How were you able to take that information and apply it to your life? How did it help you make positive changes? Now's the perfect time to review the topics you have already learned. Strengthen your learnings. Whether you are still struggling, starting to find your way, or have maintained your weight loss, there's more in your library that will help you keep going. The articles in your library are jam-packed with education tips, strategies, and more. However, it's impossible to remember it all. Think about how much information you can still learn. Revisiting your learnings can help you reset your routine, create your relapse plan, get ready for the next phase of the program. Here's a list of helpful topics to revisit when you are struggling to get back or stay on track. Motivation and mindset. Motivation 101, strategies to sustain your drive, what impacts your drive, what's your motivation style, 3 tips to jumpstart your motivation. Mindset, create a balanced mindset around food, make peace with your food, healthy mind, healthy body, 4 keys to conquering curveballs, focus on the journey, not the destination, stay active, stay empowered, 2-for-1, tip the skill, motivation, and mindset. Nutrition and physical activity. Nutrition, find the right calorie goal for you. Plate power using the balanced portion plate. Understand your cravings. Cheers to drinking less. Tip the skill, nutrition, elevate your nutrition. Physical activity, create a well-rounded exercise routine. Needs 101, tip the skill, exercise. Signs you need to switch up your workouts. Modify your movements to stay empowered. 10 tips to stay consistent with exercise. Stress and time management. Stress. A stress 101, a stress plan worksheet. Manage stress, healthy actions. Stay on track, major life stressors. The power of gratitude. Time management, activity. Where does your time go? Identify your time management style. Time management tips for your health. Create your success schedule. When and how to say no. Support and environment. Support. Build the positive support system. Stop sabotage. Transform self-sabotage into support. Compassionate communication part 1. Compassionate communication part 2. Environment quiz. Is your environment helping you create a healthy home, create a healthy workplace, stay healthy on the go, stay on track environment? Reflect. What topic do you need or want to learn more about or revisit? If you find your slip-ups are occurring more often or you are in a full-blown relapse, reach out to your coach for extra support. They are available for you through the end of phase 1 and will begin again once you signed up for phase 2. Feel free to take advantage of this valuable resource. Weekly bonus content, week 25 wellness drop summary. Week 25 wellness drop summary, your one-stop shop for this week's wellness drops. This week's wellness drops included recipe cranberry orange muffins, workout 20-minute bar style cardio, mindfulness tips, reflect on how far you've come and show appreciation. You've come so far and have worked so hard. Reward yourself in a way that feels best for you. Find more tips in this Let Go of Perfection, Be Real article. July Fitness on Demand Challenge. Sweat this summer by seeing how many FOD videos you can do. Earn 5 points for every 5 workout videos completed. Instructions. 1. Keep attending your group sessions to maintain your free access to Fitness on Demand during your first year with Real Appeal. 2. Set up your Fitness on Demand account through the Real Appeal app or website. 3. Say yes to the challenge from within your FOD account today and sync your device to the Rally Coach app. Stay informed and empowered on your weight management journey by signing up for Healthline's weight management newsletter. Real Appeal and our affiliate Healthline are both part of RVO Health LLC. Article. Celebrate phase 1, prepare for phase 2. Celebrate phase 1, prepare for phase 2. You are 1 week away from finishing your last group session of phase 1. Review what's to come for phase 2. Congratulations on making it to week 25 and learning the fundamentals of a healthy lifestyle. Be proud of your efforts, commitment, and dedication. The fact that you are reading this means that you haven't given up. Take time to acknowledge what you have accomplished during the first phase of Real Appeal. Reflect. 1. What are you most proud of accomplishing? 2, what is different about where you are right now compared to when you started? 3, which past goals that you set out to achieve are now habits in your life? Examples: attended each weekly group session, track food or weight every week, consistently reach daily step goal, lost weight in inches, whether it's 1, 2, 5, 10 or more, increase energy or confidence, improve sleep, muscle tone, strength or stamina, consume balanced meals and portions, improve cholesterol levels and blood pressure, and reduce medication. Come to your final group session ready to share and celebrate the results of your hard work and improved health and well-being. After next week, you will have completed phase 1. As you celebrate, don't get ready for phase 2. What's to come in phase 2? Phase 2 is all about taking more control over your health and weight loss while your coach guides you from the sidelines. You will strengthen what you have already learned while collaborating with your new teammates and coach to get you exactly where you want to be. Here's what you can expect in phase 2. Monthly group sessions. You will meet every 4 weeks rather than weekly. Your coach will still be available for you on weeks you don't have group session. Next day and time. New day and time. You will pick a new day and time for your phase 2 group sessions. You will receive a card on your dashboard inviting you to sign up for phase 2 about a week after your last group session of phase 1. New coach and community. You will be joining a new coach and teammates. All of our coaches are dedicated to your success. Benefits of phase 2. Boost confidence. The monthly group sessions help you learn how to stick with your lifestyle when you are on your own. It also gives you more time to apply what you have learned and build on your strengths. Having confidence and believing in yourself is key to navigating barriers. Learn new information each week. Strengthen motivation. Reset your goals, create healthy habits, and build a balanced life. Long-term nutrition, meal planning, fat diets, and quality food. Live an active lifestyle. Next level training, strength training, and staying injury free. Prioritize your well-being. Mental health. Take time for yourself and create a healthy body image. Stay on track when life happens. Plan, problem solve, tame stress, stay motivated. Maintain your lifestyle. Create a lifestyle of balanced eating, moving, and motivation. Stay engaged with your new resources. Each week you will have new goals, topics, articles, and videos available on your dashboard. These fun and inspiring resources will help you stay focused and engaged. Reset and reach goals. Stepping into phase 2 is a time to refocus on what you want to achieve, especially if you are not where you want to be. Everyone will get off track or out of routine at some point on their journey. It's also common to struggle to bounce back when this happens. Learning how to reset will help you build resilience so that you can keep going. Maintained progress. Learn how to maintain the progress you work so hard to achieve. Staying consistent with your daily habits can be the most difficult challenge. The more engaged you are in phase 2, the more likely you will maintain your progress long after Real Appeal. New inspiration, new teammates mean more people to help you stay driven and reach your goals. We understand change can be difficult, and we encourage you to trust the process. We promise that you will be in great hands. Phase 2 is an exciting fresh start with many key benefits that will help you stay consistent. We hope you are as excited as we are for you to continue your journey. with real appeal.